Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is a quick video showing you what I've packed for Morocco because I'm about to dash off to Morocco and I have not made my video and I wanted to share it with you. I just weighed this, I'll insert a clip, but this little selection of art supplies comes to just under 1.5 kilos. My baggage allowance is 10 kilos and I'm limited strictly on the size of my baggage thanks to Transavia Airlines. So we're flying Transavia there, we're flying EasyJet back and we're staying at a Riyadh. Riyadh part is the most exciting thing. I hate budget airlines, it's just who I am. I have nothing against other people traveling with budget airlines, but I find that they squeeze you for every tiny little penny. Whereas if I travel with British Airways, I know exactly what I'm getting. So what have I got here? We have 3 elements to my travel kit for Morocco. My main sketchbook, fork, talons, A5 or B5, I'm not sure on the exact dimensions, but I love this one because it opens up to be about A4 in size, allows me plenty of space. I have got, before I go into the art supplies, a mood board of sorts, a colour storyboard. And what I did is I put this together in Photoshop, which I use for my work anyway. You could use an online app like Canva or something for this. But I found out some photos of Marrakesh, Morocco, and then I just colour picked a variety of colours from around, associating them with each of the images. So you can see that there are like some pinks and terracottas, some greens, and a bit of blue. So that's what we're rolling with. So a sketchbook, I did a lot of playing. So this is where I started at here. And this is before I printed the page. I just got a whole bunch of colours out that I thought might work, squished them on a page, squished over them, just went a little bit crazy really. Then this is all Neo color, I think, smushed together. Not sure about this, can't remember. And this is where I actually started using the imagery. So we have the printed out sheet. I had that in front of me and I had been testing colours, and then I actually focused in more on the colours from the storyboard. So finding colours that called to me and resonated more. As you can see, playing around a bit more, checking out the different palettes. So this is one of the ones that Angela Marie sent me. This is the Jackman's Granulating, because I was thinking maybe I'll take one of these. Then I had my mini single pigment palette and I realised actually that's more in line with Morocco. These are oil pastels I was playing with to get a feel for, and these are the Mungio water soluble oil pastels that Angela also sent me that I was playing for. So in the end, the colours that I've opted for and the materials are within these 2 bags. So let me just take you through them quickly. I'm going to point out I do not have time to edit this video, so it might be longer than my normal ones. The first thing I'm going to be taking is my Etchr Field Case. I don't normally take this, but because of the bag allowance limits, when I went to Porto, I'll link that video up here, I actually decided I was going to take a bum bag and I filled that out, and then it was fine going to the UK, but I was on another budget airline from, let me talk and not make noise at the same time, going from London to Porto, and I ended up not risking it because they were so strict and my bag was a little bit overweight. I think if I had the bum bag as well, I think it would have been greatly overweight. So with this one, I do have a strap, so I can attach straps, and my plan is to put it on me around the back of me so they don't see it under my coat, sorry, because coming back I have a 15k allowance, so it's fine. So we're going to take a mixture of, well, first of all, I have more paper in the back. Let's get that out because that makes life easier, she says. Oh. So as well as my royal talons, I've also got 6 pieces of watercolour postcard paper from Art Deco. I've only got 6 in there. My thinking was I might make a couple of postcards, send them to my dad, my Uncle John. And then I've got this little packet of Stonehenge, which I normally use for like putting my palettes together, but I thought it's small and light, I can take that with me. So that's all the paper, those 3 things. Then we have I was going to say dream catcher, view catcher. I may or may not take this, I'm not sure I need it, but sometimes I need it for a little bit of like, because it's going to be really busy in Morocco. Sometimes you want to like zoom in on something. So we've got colours, we've got a Posca light blue, Posca aqua green, Posca coral pink, and Posca bright yellow. And I'm also taking and probably leaving behind the beige PC8K Posca because this one's gnarly and almost empty. I don't want to take a new one with me. This is quite bulky. So my thinking was I'll take it out, use it up probably within the first day or 2, and then I can just dispose of it. And then I have these. These are some of the very first Poscas I bought because I love the colours, but I've never been anywhere to use them because they're so bright. So shall I swatch them for you so you can see what they look like? It's going to lengthen the video, but you know what? We haven't done a video since the weekend before Christmas. That's the beige. Like, how beautiful is that? That's very Morocco. That's the light yellow, bright yellow, sorry. It's more of an orange. This coral one I love. It does leak. Coral pink. So I have to be careful with it. But it's also really good for smushing colour around. This one is the aqua green. Oh, that one's leaking as well. They quite often do that. That's why I don't use these ones very often. Okay, well, we've got some green there, haven't we? And then this one is the bullet-shaped PC light blue. And this one appears to work sensibly, like I think it is just the smaller ones, because I had a small yellow one and that used to leak as well. I don't know if it's just designed in a weird way. So, oh, you can see it's reading out. Darn it. I'm still taking it. Then we have a black food Tombow pen. This is just in case I want to do quick, because you can change the weight of line a bit. With this one, we have my Sailor. I might need to add more ink. I haven't checked it actually. This has got my platinum ink in. I quite like drawing with this one. Yeah, that needs refilling. Okay, we'll leave that one out. I'm not sure where I put my ink actually. I also have 2 water fillable brushes. I've put them in here because I know they're light and they could go in my bag, but they're quite bulky. So I've got the skinny one, the flat one, which I'm only taking because I like to use it to scrub paint on the page, because this is also like a filbert. I love this one. And then the other one is a narrow pointed one that's also been used to like scrub paint on a page. Then we have, I saw this trick on Instagram. Someone had a tiny little soy sauce bottle from a takeaway sushi place, and they had it for their water bottle. And I was like, that's genius, because it's so much smaller than everything I normally use. And then I have my little palette of Making Colour Sing. This is the Pure Pigment palette. And I do have, not in here, there it is. The other palette I have with me is my Gouache palette, and I also changed this up based upon, so that is the original palette. We now have this, so you can see it feels more Morocco inspired. Can you see? I think you can see that. I can't remember what they are. I could tell you, but I don't have time for that because I've literally got to finish this and pack. So that is my gouache / watercolor palette going with me as well. Clips, obviously my favorite pencil, drawing with. I've made sure there's some leads in there. It's a Graph Gear 1000 0.5 width. I think I've just got an H in there at the moment, which is fine because somewhere I have a black wing. Grey pen. I don't know why this is in here because it's a brush pen. It should go in here, but I guess in case I need it on the plane. And then I put together this little tin. David brought some cufflinks back from Poland earlier in the year and gave me the tin because he knew I'd love it. And I've put some Neocolor 2s that are exactly suitable for this. I was packing my entire collection, broken ones, and I was like, that's silly because I won't use them. So these ones I've been through. Do you want to see them? Shall I show you them quickly? Swatch them out. We've got the pink, yellow, skies. See, great match. White. It's like the fastest I've ever swatched. Ta-da! That's like the fastest swatching I ever did. So those are my Neocolors that are coming with a nice little tin that fits nicely in my Etchr book. My Etchr Field Case. So that is the entirety of this case ready to go. Let me show you what I've got in my little peg and all. Alright, so the peg and all is dry / Tombow media. I'm so nervous that David's going to come down and be like, Evie, what are you doing? Because this is not my priority right now. It's okay. Crap. Isn't it astonishing how many pencils I managed to get in here? Pencil sharpener. I wanted to take the one that contains them, but I'm like, you know what? No need for that. Let's do the brush pens first because they're easy to get back in the box. We've got a green that's pale, green that's darker, and a green that's more olivey. So we've got 3 greens. This is like cool blue sky blue, as is that. It made sense at the time. I'm still taking them even if they don't look like they make sense now. Orange, because of course I would have orange in Morocco. We have the light grey, the cool grey in my bag, and this is my warm grey. So I've got 2 greys, and that's it. Those are the only Tombows I'm taking with. Don't tempt me to take more, I'm not going to. Then Pick oil pencil because it goes over everything. Like, why would you not take a pick oil pencil? I might actually put that in the other pack. My dark indigo, for much the same reason. It's another dark that pretty much goes over everything, but just a slightly bluer tone. Black wing pencil because I need to not have just an H in case I want to do any drawing. Then we move into colours. I think that's, oh, I've got one watercolour pencil, the Albrecht Dürer grey, just in case I want to sketch something out and not have marks left behind when I use watercolours. Then we have the actual pencils. So I've got a mix of brands because I was going based upon colour rather than, oh, I've also got a white here because you should always have a white. Yeah, I've got a mix of brands because I was going based upon colour rather than specifics of, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, sorry. As you can see, like we've got some Pablo, some Luminance, some Holbein. I think there might be no polychromos because I'm leaving those behind. Doing colour soft, there's like a multitude of different types. The only ones I'm not taking are my polychromos or my doing light fast or my doing drawings because I just needed to keep it simple. This is lichen green, I believe, lime green, sorry. And I've also got the olive yellow Luminance. Then we have the willow green from Holbein. So I wanted a selection of greens for the different types of trees. Olive drab, which is also Holbein. Green ochre Luminance. So these all feel quite good, don't they? I think I've got another green I'm missing it here. Fir green by Holbein. That's like my darkest. Oh, Celadon. Is it Celadon? Yeah, Celadon Holbein. So I do know my colours. Everyone thinks I don't actually use them, I just look at them, but I do actually use them. Then we have the blues slash, let's put the browns back for a minute. These are the blues for like sky, water, that kind of thing. This was like a grey blue. This is the smoke blue, which works well as a grey. This one I love is Sax blue. Then we have ice blue from Luminance. Look at that. That's like a direct here. That's the Neocolors. And then this is like malachite green, which works well over here. Look at that. Turquoise pool water, anyone? Hello. And then we have some pinkies because obviously they do have like pinky stuff going on in Morocco. So we've got shell pink up here. Then we have cherry blossom. I love this colour, it's such a beautiful pink. Rose pink. And then this one's like my wild card. This is azalea because look at that. Oh, don't you just need a bit of bright pink in your life? Then we have kind of like browny colours. This is sand. It leans slightly green, I find, but it would do nicely. This is tan. These are both Holbeins. And this one is Van Dyke brown, Pablo, Caran d'Ache. And this one is Umber from Pablo as well. They're only slightly different. This is more creamy, this is darker. But I think those will work well. And then the last ones are my orangey terracotta-y reds. So I've got apricot from Caran d'Ache Luminance because that's just a no-brainer, isn't it? I couldn't live if I didn't have an orange. So we have Tiger Lily from Holbein. Then we have the Pimento Colour Soft, sorry. Then we have Luminance's Burnt Sienna. And then we have the gorgeous Burgundy from Holbein, which is very similar to Burnt Sienna, but just a bit darker and redder. I think you can just see that on the camera. So there you have it, folks. That's, let me count how many pencils I have. So there's 24 actual colours. In theory, I could probably fit those into my funny little pack that I've got, but I want them all in here, so I've got easy access to them. Plus the white, the oil base, the grey, dark indigo, and of course my black wing matte. So 24 plus 5 is 29 pencils, plus the pencil sharpener. And this was, I think this one came out at like 300 grams, 320. This one weighs more, as you would expect. Sketchbook. Now I've shown you this, I can stick that inside. That's my like inspiration page. And then clip it all together. I'm so excited. I feel like I desperately need a holiday because it's been 2 years since we had a big one. And that, my friends, is all I'm taking to Morocco. I say all, that's 15% of my weight allowance, but shh. Hope you enjoyed that quick video. Don't know how quick it'll be, not editing it. Miss you loads. Can't wait to be back to a normal routine. I will post a video when I'm back. Yeah, it'll be when I'm back for my January art plans, even though like we are into January already. What's good to do? Priorities. Hope you had a wonderful holiday period and New Year. Merry New Year, everybody. I forgot to say that at the start. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Take care. Bye.